Hey, what is up guys? So I'm going to have a discussion with you guys about rule sharking in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I figure, why don't we have some League of Legends playing in the background? I mean, I'm still learning the game, and it might be entertaining to watch me fail so much at this game. Unfortunately, we have a few players on our team that disconnect frequently, but it doesn't matter. We don't need them anyways. That just means there's more kills for us to get. So anyways, I roll in with Vayne. That's probably one of my favorite characters right now in League of Legends. And I love when I get it in ARAM, because sometimes you don't always get the character you like. But, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about rule sharking, because I figured we can actually apply some of the same idea about rule sharking inside like League of Legends, especially in all random, all mid. So if you guys don't know what rule sharking is, it's basically when your opponent does a move, or you do a move, and you realize that it was bad, or you made a mistake, or you forgot to add a card. Because some card effects are optional, and sometimes you just don't get it, and then you end up activating another card, and then you end up going, oh man, I made a mistake, can I please go back? And usually if it's in a tournament, your opponent will say no, simply because they want the best chance at winning the game. And I figured we can apply that same idea with League of Legends in all random, all mid. If you forget to buy your items, if you type in all chat, if you say, hey guys, I forgot to buy my items, can I please run all the way across the map and die to your turret so I can go ahead and buy my items? Of course they'll say no. They're just going to kill you. And that's just something that, you shouldn't be mad at your opponents for not letting you do, because essentially it was your fault. That was something that, you should be angry at yourself at, if anyone, because that is a mistake on your end. It's not your opponent's fault that you didn't buy your items in the very beginning of the game anyways. So that's the whole concept, or that's at least my take on it. It shouldn't be you getting upset on your opponent's end for not letting you essentially cheat, because that can't be done in the game. If something has to be activated in main phase 1 and you go to battle phase, it's too late. I mean, it's technically your fault. You're the one that declared battle phase or clicked the battle phase button if you're playing on a Yu-Gi-Oh game online. So that's my take on it, because recently there was a huge tournament, and one of the pro players, actually it was a duel between two pro players, and one guy forgot to add his Dragon Ruler cards when he banished two of them, and then he activated another card, and his opponent was like, no, you can't do that because you've already activated another card. So the guy was upset, and he basically called his opponent a rule shark. But the thing is, that was his fault. He should have activated the card at the right time. And that's just something in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you technically shouldn't be able to go back. If you make a mistake, you should learn from your mistakes. That's something, and like Call of Duty, if you were playing Call of Duty and you forget to set up your score streaks, your opponent's not going to be like, okay guys, let's go ahead and reset the game for him. If you were playing, maybe if you're at a tournament level and it was at an MLG, they would maybe understand. They would be like, oh, this guy didn't set up his stuff right. I mean, it happens in StarCraft too. There was one time where someone picked the wrong race, and they let them restart because that they don't want that to be shown. Obviously it wouldn't be as entertaining. But sometimes in tournaments that would be your fault for doing something like that, and you can't go back, and you should be upset yourself because it's your fault. But anyways, that's pretty much the end of the discussion. So my thoughts on rule sharking is, it's your fault, really, and you shouldn't be mad at your opponent for doing something that you had control over technically. So that's my thoughts on the whole rule sharking. So I'm going to be commenting on this game for the rest of it. It's a pretty short game, by the way. So we get that triple kill. Let's go for that quad. Let's go for it. Oh, we got it. There we go. UAV is online right now. So I actually do pretty good in this game, simply because I guess my teammates were okay, even though there was like two guys that kept on disconnecting. It's the Zyra and the Severe, I believe, that ends up disconnecting a few times during the match, but I don't think it hurts too much. Might just be like, I don't know if it's an error on League of Legends, because I've seen people disconnect and still move, and then they reconnect like in a couple seconds, so it's not that big of a deal. And on top of that, look at that guy way overextending over there. So I am Masters in StarCraft, so I can pick up games a lot faster. I mean, from playing StarCraft, and the amount of map awareness you have to have is just ridiculous, especially compared to League. League, you only have to control one unit. StarCraft, you have to control multiple armies, multiple different bases, and obviously be looking on the map as well. But since I am going for a 0 death in this game, you'll be seeing I'm pretty much auto-attacking most of the game anyways, simply because I opened up with double Dorian's Blade and a longsword, so I'm pretty much just going for I would say just auto-attacking most of the time. The trash mob, or the minions in this, I should say, because I want to gain health. That's good to have. totally stole that kill, but that's what Vayne does. I love Vayne as a character so much. You'll see that I don't pop my ultimate that often and it's because I'm trying to save it in case I get in a bad situation. If I happen to get stunned by maybe Syndra, I could, use my ultimate, tumble, and then I'll be, invincible. Or invisible. It's not invincible. So they can't see me. And it helps out a lot, so, yeah. And I use my condemned a lot, too, but sometimes that one condemned is simply not enough. Oh, poor Teemo. Good. I hate that. I freaking hate Teemo. I know that Teemo's supposed to be like the troll guy, and I do a lot of ARAM because I'm trying to level up and learn all the different champions, and ARAM allows me to play a lot of the different champions, even though every time I roll Vayne, or someone roll Vayne's, I try to switch for it, simply because I want to get good at Vayne. Although she probably isn't the best character in the game, I think Caitlyn just is so much better. I ended up getting her the other day, and I'm like, this champion's amazing, especially for ARAM, because what you can do is you can put your traps on the spots where the health respawns, and sometimes your opponent, they're like, oh, let's go ahead and get the health, and sometimes they can't see it. Obviously with Teemo, since the mushrooms are stealthed, you can't see it, and you go for the health sometimes, and Teemo is just there with that mushroom, and it's so annoying to deal with. So I'm glad we have Teemo on our team. Unfortunately, we didn't have any tanks, but who cares? We have Zyra, and as long as Zyra is good, we don't really need a tank, I feel, in ARAM, because, just lock him down, and then she pops her ultimate, and the thing has such a huge hitbox, it is totally unfair. I think that hitbox needs to be reduced, but there's a lot of things in League that I know I'm unfamiliar with. Like, I don't know all the champions. I could have stuck that bear to the wall, but I'm like, it's fine. I was just end up chasing it, but yeah, I really should have gotten that kill. I should have dove to the tumble for it, but it's alright. Oh man, Teemo getting those double kills. That AD carry Teemo. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with League. Another character I really do enjoy is actually Syndra, because I feel like with that character I'm constantly spamming stuff on the keyboard, and that's really enjoyable for me. It's not even just like an APM spam, it's actually, you're doing something in the game. And that was so much fun. I almost wanted to push for that Syndra right there, but I kind of got scared. I'm like, well, what if I get stunned over there and end up dying? I'd be really sad. Because at the moment I haven't died. So far, as far as the scoreboard goes, I'm at 11, 0, and 7, so 0 deaths, 7 assists. Pretty good. Looks like they're, what's his name? I hate this guy. Heimerdinger. I feel like that guy is like useless. I mean, obviously no character is useless in the game. I'm sure any good player will always be able to utilize some champions that other players just simply don't like. And so they end up making a push over here, so I dip out and I'm like, it's okay, I got you, Severe. So I stick that bear to the wall, and then from there we're all good. End up getting the kill on the bear, I think. Yeah, there we go. Ash trying to take my kill, not happening. But yeah, so what are we at? 12 kills right now? Awesome. And yeah, still with those, see? Severe disconnects. And she's still moving, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe they already clicked over there. But yeah, still rocking with the double Durance Blade. I love that thing starting out, especially on ARAM, because, obviously, there's basically, I would say, a reduced amount of healing that goes on in ARAM. Simply because you can't go back to the base. If you guys are unfamiliar with this game type, it's all random, all middle, and you can't buy items unless you die and you respawn. But that's okay. I got the double kill over there. I think oh, there's another time where I pushed for the Syndra. that would have been an attack where I probably could have gotten it, but for whatever reason I chickened out. I should have went for it though. It definitely would have been worth it. I don't think it matters. I think I ended up getting the kill. Anyways, maybe it's not Syndra, but at this point, pretty much the game is over. I mean, the Heimerdinger quitting didn't matter at that point because we won. My Vayne is too strong with double Durance Blade, and then Zyra activates her ulti. So good. That hitbox is ridiculous on that, and the fact that it also knocks you up, and she's got another stun on top of that is just absolutely ridiculous. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and open up the scoreboard. So I went 15-0-9. Another, I guess you could say nuclear, although nuclear you do need 25 kills in Call of Duty. Maybe I can actually try to go for a nuclear eventually in ARAM, but it'll be more entertaining than anything, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot easier to do in maybe like the normal Summoner's Rift, obviously, because you can go back and buy items, where in this it might be a little difficult. Maybe if I get a whole bunch of players that you know, are in my party and I can tell them, let me last shot everyone, then maybe I could, but it was pretty entertaining to watch the Teemo get a few kills here and there. That mushroom is pretty darn annoying. But anyways, from the feedback that I got from you guys do like League of Legends. Maybe I'll just do like one video every month and you can see how I'm getting better at this game. But I will be uploading more League once I get better at this game on my gaming channel. I don't want to be a scrub doing some really awful stuff in League of Legends, you know, when I'm trying to like learn the game and get better at it. So once I hit level 30, get all my runes and all the I don't know, stat points, whatever that you put in your skill tree, I will be doing more League of Legends. But that's my thoughts on rule sharking, because I did want to keep it kind of Yu-Gi-Oh related in the video, but also wanted to, you know, have some fun with League of Legends. If you guys want to add me, my name is over here on the top right. It's Sladra with 2 A's because someone took my name. But yeah, although I'm not that great at League of Legends, so maybe if you're Diamond, you can try to help me get better at this game. I do have a few friends in Diamond. They're kind of showing me the game out, and sometimes when they're not on, I usually end up ruling ARAM, because I like to have some type of coordination. I like to get on Skype and, you know, have these plays going, because it helps out so much to be on Skype and get some communication going with your teammates in this game. But yeah, I'll be doing, like I said, more League in the future, maybe just once a month on this channel. Then once I get good, I'll be uploading frequently on my other one. If you guys have any suggestions for other champions that are pretty good, I like champions that are able to basically either stun your opponent and be able to get away and, you know, go for damage. I'm trying to do it in AP Soraka, so hopefully that'll be entertaining to watch how much I fail at this. But like I said, I have masters in StarCraft, and I feel like StarCraft is the ultimate game where you can really decide if a player is like good at games or not, because that game will test all your abilities in game, map awareness, how fast you can react to things, and the whole mind games in you know, any video game is obviously good to have. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes signing out.